Look at them, sitting there, sloppy, disgusting, revolting, I say! Wait. Is this thing wrong? Oh, welcome to Trunchbull Elementary, where there will be no flash photography, no food or beverage allowed, and your mask must stay on and keep the aisles clear or you will go to choking! Now, let's get on with it. And silence your phones, you maggots! Enjoy the show.
right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my entire life, and I have to listen to this?
What about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. I told her all about you. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's gonna do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off the bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up there to the water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We tell the afternoon we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not very, doesn't mean that you deserve to grin and bear it. If you have to take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you do I love you. Mustn't let a little be like little stop you. If you sit around to let get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right. And it's not right. You have to put it right. But nobody else can put it right for me. Nobody but you can see. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde headlight, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets hair tonic for men. Yep.
In business, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means good brain.
Your hair! It's green!
My hair is green?
Why on earth would you do that?
Maybe use some of Mommy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair! My lovely hair! I got the deal today! The Russians! What am I gonna do?
I know what you could do.
What?
You could pretend to be an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Oh, Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Yes. I mean, my mom wanted me to stay at home with them, but I think it's good for adults to have their own space.
And are your parents proud to have such a clever girl as you? And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Matilda, I love your stories. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escabologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts.
and not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep, it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything. But the one thing.
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their wet became the only place that could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called... the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hand over sharp and spiky objects.
Took by the men locked in the cage.
And it was the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Find us, Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
After your first day of school?
Physical education.
It's Chunchbull's speciality. My mummy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm the teacher's pet.
No, but tomato is a very good word. Yes. Matilda, I can now read words. So Matilda, you can read words. Well, I needed to learn to read words so I could read sentences, because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. If you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books. And have you read a whole book yourself? More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few. A few? What books did you read? Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Crime and Punishment, The Lord of the Rings, and The Cat in the Hat.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class, there's a girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, owner of Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Tell me to watch out for little brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, headmistress. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bagmetum est magnetum.
Bagmetum est magnetum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put the stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting.
But I didn't, Miss Trunchbull. Matilda's a genius.
Nonsense!
It is in my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey, rules?
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took
to become English hammer throwing champion. 1969, to think in that moment when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain. No, 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 no! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't do sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny!
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I plan to spend simple rule to have a good life in school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and tell it. Always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, I must tell you, headmistress, that it's in my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
And don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage of the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them that the mileage is so high because of the manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I
And
lied.
they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. And what is this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. Actually,
Here's what I think of your lovely.
no, it's a library book. Stop.
You showed that little brat. I would like for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Now get out of here, you little stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let it get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a gal.
mistake. I mean, it's got her all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Oh, okay, well, I'd better stick around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. My name is Lavender, and I think it's best if we're friends.
Oh, me! Someone pulled a whole can of treacle onto the Trunchbill's chair, and someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
That's not fair.
Once the Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squished.
They say she's going to put me in chokey.
What's chunky?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. They say she's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't hard enough to sit. And even if you fall, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the age is green and the door is closed, you cannot see spot, not the end of your nose. When you scream, you're gonna melt if the sound came out with a scream in your head, you can reach your mouth.
Alright, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Look, she's coming.
You better hide! Quick, laser!
I tell her I have to tell her she'll.
Now!
Where is the magnet known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes, you see, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Yeah.
He'll probably think he's still in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? Oh, this is my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thrift!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make them look pretty.
Your mommy is a twit!
What are you doing?
Yeah! What's your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
She's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Fully different car, sir. Green hair? Yeah. National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snot. At once, sir? Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Now that is how you do. I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Hello. I'm Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Please, Italiano. Bene.
What? Who is this, babe? You know it's interruptions due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well,
read, we'll stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm not in favour of girls getting on clever pants, Miss Hassie. Looks are more important than books. Look at you. Look at me. You chose books, I chose looks. Now, good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this maverick fool, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to hide by her side. Instead, she found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was prepared by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better but to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the anthropologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled. No! Cancelled because my wife is pregnant. So it has a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. Perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No, what happened next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. Why, Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Ah, so you admit to it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty!
Okay, look, I stole a cake. And honestly, I was really definitely sort of almost thinking about owning up. Maybe. But I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick. Now it's beginning to fight back. See? I didn't do it!
You are a crook and a thief. I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolate gas walked from my mouth and drifted directly into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrot.
Yes, miss?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. I'm very sorry, but
Oh no, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter it is.
Okay. Well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous, that makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh, yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until they have eaten the entire cake. But no buts, eat.
Had Mistress Hill be sick?
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat! Eat! Eat!
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, really can't rob a man, Bruce. He might as well, he's quite elastic. He's fantastic, look at him now, Bruce.
Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh, that's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bogtrotter.
What, where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is... turkey!
What? No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't!
Do you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You?
No, not that! Don't take me, Joe, please, not that! No! That's not right!
Matilda, thank God you're here. I've been dying to hear the next part of your story.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss. Smile. We have done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and blow out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off! Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was still alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She held over shots and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinched open. The huge chains fell away. The door flung open. The escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
The escapologist grabbed the acrobat's hand, and suddenly the flames were covered in bone before they could both be blown to pieces.
What happened next?
Unfortunately, the escapologist used a touch too much foam, and suddenly their hands became slippy, and she fell. She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the tips of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have a child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She is all we've ever wanted.
And then she died, and then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no. Matilda, things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they could, because the escapologist was so kind, he never blamed the evil sister for what had happened. He even asked her to move in with him to help look after their daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
Sorry, that's right. I better go.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the tree. You get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions I can need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night.
Not you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old bangs on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I? When suddenly I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed my drill and using my incredible mind, I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked it in reverse. Within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing. Then the Russians showed up, expensive suits and dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But that's not right. They trusted you and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
Do you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school and tell your teacher you're never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you'll never read another statement book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl!
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep.
The Escoporges' daughter suffered in silence, never saying a word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to do greater cruelties.
You are useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And she threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that mattered to us the most? I love you so much. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
And as the little girl fell asleep, the Escoporges' thoughts turned to the evil aunt.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
And that was the last time the little girl ever saw her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bogshires here and now are a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby. Disgusting. Revolting, I say! I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little dessert. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet maggots while I'm speaking! Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out with the sweat, and Fizzette will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the palm of Aiden.
pirouetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Just like a rotten egg floats on the top of a bucket of water. The whiff of incense, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent protest, the funk of defiance, the odor of cool, the waft of anarchy progress. Once we exorcise these demons, they shall be too poor for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who aren't listening to this. I need a tissue. It's an issue. We can fix. There is no mystery. Mastering the art of classroom missing is discipline. 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 The smell of rebellion. The stench of revolt. The reek of prepubescent plotting. The whiff of resistance. The palm of dissent. The funk of moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this out to hell. The smell of rebellion. The stench of revolt. The reek of till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench away. You are weak. You are in fact a sniveling little... Not! No! Me! You.
What? No, not me. I didn't.
How could you do this, you vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Stop.
Leave him alone, you big fat bully!
How dare you! You are not fit to be in this school. You are to be sent to the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall!
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red is the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? Not sure, but I wonder if inside my head, not just a bit different from some of my friends, these answers that come into my mind are written, these stories delivered to people you read. When everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. I wish they just stop. My dad and my mom, it's heavy, and stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise comes in and the echo is mine, and the burning inside me would usually
The newt? It's heading north? I've got the newt in my nipples! I've got the newt in my nipples! I've got the newt in my nipples!
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better get home while we still can. Matilda?
I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Do you fancy a cup of tea?
What do you think it is? This thing with my eyes.
I can't pretend that I know Matilda, but I don't believe we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no more room left in my head for my brain, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yeah, something like that. You are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as... Oh, Miss Honey, it's not true. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
Oh, I see. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, yes, very.
Don't they pay teachers well?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but I was out walking one day when I came across this shed. I fell completely in love. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't just live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind. When he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And then when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me pay her back every penny. She even made a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
You really think he would just give her the house?
I find it hard to believe, just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said had happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I can't say that I know Matilda, but all I know is that after years of being bullied by that woman has made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police!
What? No, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's...
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
Child who gets a single answer wrong will go to jogging! What are you looking at?
You?
You. Spell. Oh no, let me spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She is very good at teaching.
Nonsense! You! Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting!
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with kindness, patience, and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You! Spell Anchelamanaltomosis Taconis.
But that's not a word, you just made it up.
spell or go to Collegiate. And I should warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear.
Okay?
I'm so sorry. It was a silent C. You're off to Collegiate!
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in the chunky too. Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
Table. F-Y-B-F. And me.
What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
You can't put us all in Choki. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-F. Bully. P-T-S-W-Q. Revolting. P-S-U-U-Q-A-S-T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, X. Revolting.
You have to put me in the Choki. You can't put us all in the Choki, miss. Come now, maggots. Did you think I haven't thought of that already? I've got Chokis for each and every one of you!
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
Agatha, this is Magnus. Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave. Or I will get you like you got me.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we
Talk to the right to you, little bit naughty. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the time for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the time for revolting. We're revolting. We'll be on a screaming hole.
Take down your happy face and use it as a sword. You can't believe the gold. You'll find out where the talk is gone.
It's drawing pictures on the board.
It's showing something.
We're revolting. You cannot see how we love. If you're not strong, you'll get it right. And we're running the more too long. We're living naughty. We must say it's a lie. If you keep away out the time, it's never the time to get through. It's your heart. You really think it's push on too long. So we're naughty. Sorry, dear, naughty I am. U.S.I.N.D. U.S.I.N.D. Only R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-D. It is too early for you. We are revolting. We are revolting children.
A few days later, I received a letter that said my parents had turned up and I was now the owner of the beautiful old house that had once been owned by my evil aunt, Agatha Trunchbull.
And who was never seen again. The Chokis were immediately destroyed and the new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. And it was often said that it was the best school in all the land.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said she no longer had a need for superpowers, but she was still stuck with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Russian mafia.
They're here! Hide! Look at my legs! My beautiful legs!
What is your father?
He's, I don't know.
The farmer is a stupid man, and assumed I was stupid too, which is a very stupid and rude thing to do.
I'm afraid my father is very rude and very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
Get off me! What? I don't damage my body, my beautiful body!
I can have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he comes out of hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
It's a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very lucky to have you as his daughter. Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Matilda, stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would look after her with love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Did you just call me your daughter?
Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we're all in short room, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And helped her.
and Miss Honey